Taurus, welcome to your April 13th through the 19th tarot reading, or whenever you find it. That's all right with me. If you watched our very recent and last Sunday reading, I just want to let you know that the little girl we have is doing a-okay. So your first card is Psychic Development. I love that with a 27. Let's keep going. I've already pre-shuffled these cards, so we don't have to do all of it. And so let's see, we have, wow, power, full moon. Look at that, 16. Those really go together very, very well, Taurus. All right, let's do one more. And we have creation. Look at that, another really big round circle. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today, and your choices become your reality. So you can speak is that, yeah, you can speak things into being right now. There is something, wow, there is some kind of orb here I'm seeing. Are you seeing orbs in your everyday life? Something about this roundness. We'll get to the picture of it. Maybe a portal, maybe, I'm not sure, but that's a really big imagery here. There's a round shape is it's very strong as well. So let's, what else are we gonna get? Oh, one of these. Yeah, the new edition is doing very well. She's right by my feet right now. All right, let's get your tarot going, Taurus. See what you need to know right now. All right, here we go. And wha-bam. We have the Two of Pentacles. Wow, look at this shape. The Star. It's Aquarius energy. And we have the Four of Swords. Little R and R. Woo! Big flop, big flop. We're not going to take that many. It's too much. Wha-bam. Four of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, there's something about this round shape here. It's really, what is going on with that? And then we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. All right. Let's see here, because you have psychic development, you've got power, and you've got this creation. So really amazing time for you, Taurus. And so in your recent past, you have the Two of Pentacles crossed by the Four of Wands, a 2 and a 4. This Two of Pentacles, for me, this is about your balance in the things that you do every day, your pentacles, your resources, how you're balancing your resources. You might be giving priority to one resource at this time and a little less to others, which is fine. Sometimes we have to focus more on one thing than the other. And then that energy of balancing your, it could be work and play. It could be, whatever is the most important things that you're working on right now. That's the focus of the Two of Pentacles. And that's being crossed by the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, this is possibly your home life. This is your commitment, your partnerships, things like that. When I see the four, I think of the four corners of a home. It represents stability. So you could be focused on your stability at this time. You could be focused on home life, family, which is, I think that's on par for you, Taurus. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing here with the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, focusing on your stability and, your commitments, whether that is, it could be work, it could be relationships, things like that. But I feel like this Four of Wands is what you're really focused on right now. Okay, in your current energy, and you could be anywhere along this path here, right? And you could experience it in different, you could experience this first, then that, and then that. So, anywho, we have the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. I mean, wow. Talk about psychic development, power, and that creation here. That's amazing, because I feel like those three cards right there are the star energy. The star is your hopes and dreams, not just your earthly hopes and dreams. It's what your soul really gravitates to. It's what calls you. It's what helps focus your interests, the things that really matter to you, the star. And that's being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius, Jupiter, luck. And so, what this is telling us right now for you is this is a very lucky, auspicious time for you to follow your dreams, to bring these things into being, to speak them into being, your dreams. That's what I'm seeing here. So, you have a lot of luck on your side right now, Taurus. If there's something new that you're wanting to do, I think you've got it. And you may have already made a commitment here to follow your dreams. And if it's something that is really divinely connected to your soul here, like I'm seeing with the star card, that is going to put this wheel of fate in a positive motion for you, because you're fulfilling your life's purpose, what you came here to do. Dipping into this psychic connection with your higher self, the part of us that is forever. I personally don't believe that the entire soul can come into a human body. We are still connected to the divine. We have a higher wisdom. And so we see that here, and a lot of intuition, that a huge connection here. Some of you have prisms that you hang from either your mirror in your car or somewhere in your house. You like to see that dance of the rainbow around you. It just kind of uplifts your spirits. That's a bit of that star, it's like almost tangible magic. And anyway, yeah, this following your dreams is going to put you in alignment with your soul purpose, is what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. And so let's take a look at this over here. And so we have the creation card, and I take these as a whole, this whole thing here. But since we have a lot of swords over here, I feel like this is really speaking to this set of cards here. We have creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today, and your choices become your reality. And so I think that this is like divine timing, because we see the clock here. There is you're being watched over by a protector spirit, a guardian spirit. You can talk to them, ask for signs if you need them. And we also have our hourglass here, our time turner. So it's saying it's time to recharge your batteries, to relax, but also to think about what you've learned so far here in this journey, and what you want to continue to learn. And we have this rest and relaxation, this recharging, this because this comes after the Three of Swords. So some of you could have had, um, some pain in the past. It's not a normal, some, breakups or losses or just any kind of things that would cause the Three of Swords. But I feel here with this progression that you're ready to end any kind of suffering, because the crossing energy here is what hurts or helps it. And this is the energy. If we step back one from this, we have the Nine of Swords, which it's like, the nightmare card where, things are not great. Things are pretty awful, but they're not awful enough to make you get up out of bed and do anything about it, right? But the Ten of Swords is kind of that point of no return, or the straw that broke the camel's back. It's that moment where you say enough is enough. If you weren't following your dreams, if you weren't in alignment with your purpose, this is you taking the time to get into that alignment and to end like your soul's suffering. You know, that's what I'm feeling here. This energy of release and of the end of suffering in your mind is here. This is what's, bringing this into play. And so for some of you, this is swords, but for some of you, this could be physical. This could be you taking charge of your mind, which will take charge of your body. So it could mean healthier eating, treating your body better, getting more rest, grounding, earthing, stuff like that, where you're really considering your mortality here and you're wanting to rejuvenate your mind and your body and your soul, even because you don't want to keep going if you're in a place of any kind of pain or turmoil or anything, which is, we don't see any of that here, right? We see a very positive progression to follow your dreams. But for some of you, there could be something that maybe from your past, because we don't see the Three of Swords here. There could be something that, okay, let me say this. If you are not manifesting this on the timeline that you want, this is saying that there's something in your aura and your energy that needs to be healed, right? That's what I'm thinking. It could just be thought patterns. You could be thinking that you're not good enough, or that things never worked out before, so why would they now? And so this is a time to end that type of thinking, to end that type of mental suffering, right? That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this as a good energy. Time to heal. Time to heal. All right, let's get our bonus cards. Look at that. Felix Felicitas. There we go. We have Wheel of Fortune here and we got it here. Power symbol to create lucky, serendipitous events. But there's something that has to be healed and released. Patience. Look at that. We have another time turner. That's something. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. That's what this is. This is about clearing your mind, slowing down. There we go. Scales. Wow. Keep your life in balance. We talked about balance over here. We have chair filled. Someone new is coming into your life. And dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. That is awesome. We're going to draw some more cards. Don't worry, we're not done yet. So I have some new Stoic Wisdom cards. They're pretty cool. It came with a coin, but my son really liked it, so he's got it. Here, let's see what you have, Seneca. We have, the spirit ought to be brought up for examination daily. Which of your evils have you cured today? Which vice have you resisted? Excuse me. Which vice have you resisted? And in what way are you better? Wow, evening review. That's what this is. So we have before sleep. There we go. Write down 3 things you did well and 1 thing you could improve today. Like a merchant counting the day's transactions, evening review helps us track our moral progress and plan tomorrow's growth. The focus is on actions completed and lessons learned. I like that a lot for this reading. That is really good. All right, we're going to pull an angel number. Here we go. Ah, belief system 0110. Wow, go after what you want. That's that star. Unique destiny. We have destiny and right there. Inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Excuse me. And then we're going to do the crystal message because I just love these cards. I love them so much. All right. What can help Taurus right now? We have healing. All right. Come on, you guys. You know it. You know it. Malachite is a combination of green and black. Green brings physical well-being and black releases negative that blocks healing. Black is also the color of the root chakra. It gets to the root cause of the physical condition and brings it up to the surface to be transformed. The high copper content in malachite helps with inflammation and reduces physical pain. I do believe this is when it's worn. We don't ingest strange things. Affirmation: I release all blockages to my well being. Perfect health is restored to me now. I really like this reading, Taurus. This is very informative. I hope it helped you. If you have any ideas for the weekend bonus readings, let me know in the comments. Do you want to know about career, finance, love? A past person, whatever you want to hear, let me know in the comments below and we will do it. All right, that's going to be it for now, Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.